everybody. Welcome to the Survivor Show here at Your Reality Recaps. It's going to be a special show because things are going to be a little bit different for this show. John is going to be hosting it for you. But you all know I'm a control freak, and I want to make sure that the intro's good. So, here's what I want to say to all of you. Make sure that if you guys are watching in YouTube, you thumbs up and subscribe. That really helps support our shows. Of course, you can click on all these buttons down here, too. If you're listening in iTunes, make sure you give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. That's a great way to help support our shows. And, of course, you can also become a patron. Even $1 a month really helps support our shows, keeps us bringing you stuff like this, access to a special Facebook group, and of course special patron shows. And lastly, don't forget, we will be live tweeting Survivor right after this, and then we'll be joined by Julia Nolan after that at 9:15 tonight. So, oh wait, and yay, number one fan is nobody right now. So don't worry about it. But you guys use your free thumbs up. That really helps support our shows. Of course, you can use the tip jar to be the number one fan. And what else do I say? Oh my god, I'm so nervous. John's here. Become a fan. Thumbs up in that one and become a fan. And lastly, give me 1 minute to bring John on and then spread the word. Once John's here, let's show everyone the split screen with John here, and then we'll megaphone it out. So I'm going to shut up now and bring on the Survivor expert himself, John Richardson. Hi, John.
Hey guys, it's John Richardson. I don't know how much of a Survivor expert I am, but I do know I love me some Survivor. And when I heard it was second chances, I even got more excited and said, Eric, I have to host the show. A must. I
love it.
And also, too, in your intro, you got to give 5 stars on those iTunes, those downloads. Got to have that. Type in your good feedback, how much you love those.
And we like nice ratings and nice reviews. People like to leave us mean reviews. Mean tweets. I'm a horrible host. Anyway, I don't like this little Siamese twin background that we have now. Now it looks weird. Look how weird it looks.
You insisted on this.
It made sense when it was just one of us, but now it just kind of looks like we were twins that got a little malformed in birth, and that you're the twin that's clearly
need
bigger.
We need the Survivor circle to match.
Oh
right?
Yeah, no problem. I'll get right on that.
Just, you don't have enough to do.
I love it, but that would be funny. Imagine if we could make that work out perfectly. Then we really. Sorry, I'm choking.
My gosh.
Okay, John, can I interrupt your show for one moment? I need the chat room to test something for Liz really quickly. Or for us, too. For the future of all of our shows, I need to know something. So chat room, super quickly, but John, you have to talk.
Yes.
I want to know, chat room, tell me if you guys hear John and I when this thing is showing. It's just an example. So ready?
Yes.
John and I are talking. Chat room, can you hear us?
Talking together.
Do you hear me and John, chat room? Okay, you do hear us both. Okay, well.
Do we sound like we need to turn up our volume?
No, we're good. We're good. Okay, they hear us both. I don't understand how to mute. One day, we need an audio technician. I need Steve over here, John. We need our big brother, Steve over here. All right, John, so then, lastly, you guys, if you want to tweet us stuff, go ahead, YRR Live. I will pull it up for John. And, John, I will also let you know I have graphics ready for you for the members of the Bayonne tribe, for example, as well as members of the I don't know how to say this tribe available. So I'm just letting you know that as the producer and sidekick on the show, I am ready for you.
Awesome.
And go.
And go. All right, guys. I see there's a few of you that aren't big Survivor fans. It's reality TV. It's competition. We love Survivor. This is its 31st season. on. They do 2 seasons a year. That's why it hasn't been on that long, but it seems like it has. The one thing I love about this, and if you just joined us and you don't know the premises, this is called Second Chances Cambodia. And what it is it's previous Survivor players that the fans voted in for a second chance. Now, there are some that I love that I'm so glad to see again. There's Spencer, whom I love to see. I love to see Kelly. I love Keith, our little redneck from Survivor San Juan del Sur is on here. I loved him on his season. Terry, I don't really remember his season on 12. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but let me just say, how you doing?
I'm sorry. Are we not? Are we not talking? You're how you doing, and it's not Spencer.
No.
Okay.
You like the blonde young ones. I like the more distinguished ones. Is this your shtick? Or are you just going to interrupt my whole?
Yes. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay, it's okay. Also, there's Vitus, who, if you don't know by now, because Survivor is premiering any moment tonight, that's the second episode, was voted off last week. Boo. Kind of saw it coming. He's kind of a big threat. I want to know who your favorite ones that you like. Oh, good, we do. Daisy Bird we do love Survivor. Yay, Daisy. All right, Dee Dee's in the chat room too. Hey, Dee Dee. Love Survivor. Nurse RN loves Survivor. Good. I've got my Survivor peeps in the room. I'm so happy. This was, not only voting the second chance people in, I loved how they're doing it. I love that the very first competition was the very first competition in season 1. Mm-hmm. And Kelly, who hasn't been on it for 15 years, got to redo that competition.
Okay, so
she messed it up the first time, and she messed it up the second time.
Okay, so wait, can we talk about the first competition then?
Yes.
So, I mean, I was only like 12 years old when that aired. So I know you were much older, like in your 40s. So what was it like seeing Kelly play the challenge again, like as someone that watched Survivor from the beginning? Like you watched it. You watched that original season with her. Wasn't that like, were you rooting for her to do well in it again?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and she still looks phenomenal after 15 years. I kind of almost didn't recognize her because, I was a young pup myself. And I was, interning at CBS at the time in Los Angeles. So I got to meet all of them who were really nice. And for her, I think she did better 15 years later in the competition than she did the first time. But I love how they're kind of taking us back. They're showing us clips of that first season. I love that. It's almost like a Days of Our Lives episode where we get to see the past footage of them. I like it.
Catherine Scalise in the chat room says, looks like she got some face work done. So it looks like our girl got some face work done.
Well, it is TV, people, so you gotta look good. Gotta
look good.
Yeah, gotta keep it up. There were some returning players I didn't understand why fans voted them for, like Cass McQuillan, who in her season 28 was an absolute nut job.
She was amazing.
She, of course, she's your mother. Of course you would vote for her. She was horrible. She was horrible to work with. She was unpredictable. I was shocked to see her back. Another person I was shocked back is Abi-Maria. Ay, Dios mío. I know that's Spanish and she speaks Portuguese, but I don't understand why fans voted her back. I want to hear from the chat room. What do you guys think?
Okay, well, here, let's see what I think first. Let's see what I think
still
first.
Here? Okay, good.
Yeah, oh no, they're still here. I think we can have nice...
Chaos Cast, Debbie V. Yes.
Yes, Chaos Cast, Debbie V. I loved Cass. I don't know why you didn't like her. She made good TV.
Cass Erica Rodriguez was an amazing villain, but I don't like the villains. She just drove me nuts. You sit there, you're starving, you're doing these competitions, and you got someone who is just has a bitter face and isn't being a team player. I don't like it. I don't like it. And Abby, oh, the first thing Abby says out of her interview is what, people? What? I am not going to make the same mistakes I did. I'm going to be more personable. And as soon as she lost that cheap, ugly, disgusting Forever 21 bracelet, she thought someone stole it, and they didn't. And then finally she realizes who did it, and it was by accident. And she says, oh, I forgave her and whatever. She didn't forgive her. She was a horrible and turned into that same person she did in her first season. Why is Abby back? Why?
Well, I know who stole her bag, and it wasn't Helen. It was me.
It was you?
I got right here.
Is that
stole her bag.
Is there a knitted bag?
Is
that? Do you have the bracelet in there?
Yes, I do. I got it
and
right here.
Forever 21?
I do. John, would you like, because you're talking about the people that came back and you said her name, Becky Toe BB17 on Twitter wants to know, John, how do you feel about Shirin? We barely even saw her last week.
That Becky's Toe, I love that. BB17. That's a really good point. We barely saw her, which I kind of think maybe that's why some people voted her back, because we didn't get a chance to know her. If you read kind of some of the exit questions that CBS asked Vitus, he feels that one of the people that really rallied the votes against him to get voted out last week was Shirin. So if that's true, I don't know. I want you guys to tell me what you think. If it's true, is Shirin making quite a big impression so far, just after season 1? What do you think? Let's see.
I don't really, I didn't really care.
Is screaming here. Screaming at what? Oh, Shady, yes. It's Peih-Gee, not Helen. Eric.
Comedic recap, Shady.
It is comedic. I love Brazilian firecracker. That Abby is, yes. To now Hearland. Yeah, so if that's true, I think she's making a great first impression. I liked Vitus. I kind of sad that he's gone. Also, too, I'm so glad Wu is back. I love Wu. Tasha, I loved from her season 28. I loved Jeremy Collins. Yay! A lot of people on the season that I'm seeing. I like them a lot. Some of the people that Vitus thought he thought would win is like Terry. From season 12 has a good shot of winning. 55 years old. That's looking really good as far as age. Only you could be so lucky, Eric.
I know. Jason in the chat room, John, I don't think you can see it yet until I do this, says Helen, oh, now it went away and it locked and went away. I don't know, maybe you... Go ahead.
Probably switched out just to mess with us all.
Maybe.
I like how that does that. It kind of magnifies that one chat. Is that you doing it?
We don't need to get into technical right now.
How does this work? This is crazy technology.
I don't know. John and I are figuring out how to do this together at the moment.
What is it? Oh my gosh.
John, Michael Schmutz in the chat room wants us to, and Zach wants us to talk about Kelly not grabbing that damn idol.
Okay. Okay. Can we talk?
I'm waiting.
Okay, not you. I'm talking to the people in the chat room, not you. So Kelly finds the clue to the idol, which, like in every episode, Eric, if you haven't had a chance to watch it or catch up, like every episode, they have the little piece of paper and they find the clue and they tuck it away. This clue was the idol was hidden under one of the things that they used in the competition.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly was the only one that knew it. She walks past it and she's waiting there while they're tying the little sticks together, trying to do this, and has to sneak backwards to grab the idol. It was amazing. I don't think I can't remember, and correct me if I'm wrong, chat room, if you remember contestants finding idols on the actual game tools. I don't know. But yes, it was pretty spectacular. I loved it. It was so great. And I loved Kelly for it too. So I absolutely agree.
How would
Zach.
you how would you have done it, John? How would you have tried to grab that idol?
Oh, I probably would have. I would hope I would have done the same thing, but I would have been a little more strategic. Just,
You would have done the slow lean back?
and then what?
Like the yawn
What?
stretch? Like the
What are you talking about, huh? I got a little sand on my areolas. That's all. There's no idol here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Miss Don Draper says you would have fallen off your heels and grabbed it.
I would have broke my heels and thrown it and stabbed anyone who went after it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, walk in the guard. It was flawless. Absolutely. Awesome.
Queen Bad Seed said she loves them having to get the idol this way.
I love it too. There's so many things I'm really loving about this season. And you have to go over to yourrealityrecaps.com/survivor and read Melissa's blog. Also, that's there. It's super funny. She has a funny perspective on here. And then when Eric and I figure out how I can bring on a guest, maybe we'll have Melissa on and she can talk Survivor as well. Would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. What do you wanna talk about the tribes, John? Do you wanna talk about the Bayonne tribe a little bit? No? Uh-oh.
Pick to win this season. Monica? No. I barely remember Monica. I'm thinking like Terry. I'm thinking Keith, Shady, even Andrew. You know who else I'm super glad that's back? That is Sierra. I remember because she played with her mother, her loved one, in that Blood versus Water. I'm so glad that she came back. And she's from the Pacific Northwest where I'm from. Salem, Oregon. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, and Kelly, who got the idols from Seattle. Duh. Sorry, Kelly. Kelly and Sierra, my Pacific Northwest girls. I love them. I want them to win too. Not Cass. Not Chaos Cass. No. Nuh-uh. Nizzo. Don't want that.
I like Cass. I still maintain I like
because
Cass.
You like Chaos.
I like Chaos Cass. She made the show so good. Our season would have been boring if it wasn't for Chaos Cass. And we saw her. We need more cutthroat players. The game is not fun without cutthroat players.
Okay, so starving.
Yes.
No, isn't enough.
No.
We can't get along.
No.
You can't climb a tree and share coconut.
No. She's my favorite. I, as a matter of fact, am going to get a Chaos Cass t-shirt.
Catherine, I agree with you. No Cass.
No
Cass. I'm going to get a no Eric t-shirt.
That's okay. Me and Cass are going to be wearing twinsies t-shirts.
I'm going to have your reality recaps photo right here with a big line through it. No. Well, Vanessa from Big Brother needs to be on Survivor. What do you think of that, Eric?
Vanessa, well, here, I'll make a guess. I'm going to guess, everybody. I guess Vanessa tried out for Survivor a whole bunch of times and finally just landed on Big Brother. I know she's...
Just that little old show, Big Brother.
Yeah. So I know she wanted to be on Survivor, actually, more than she wanted to be on Big Brother originally. Yeah. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess that.
Oh, totally. Michael Spencer's going to get Cass out. Absolutely. Oh, their tension that they had, their season. Oh, I can't believe she's here. I can't believe it.
I'm sorry. Someone mentioned Spencer. I daydreamed for a
Did you
second.
have an orgasm?
I know that was the daydream. I daydreamed of my little one.
She wanted an orgasm?
Yeah. Miss
Yeah.
Don Draper says that she would self-evict if Abby was in the final two. She is not a Abi-Maria fan either, John.
Well, it's either self-evict or get, arrested for murder. What do you do?
Oh
You
my god.
know?
I don't want to offend anybody, but I so want to. Because I can't think of how she does it, but I want to be like, oh, don't you wanna? I was gonna try and do her accent. I can't do it. I don't want to offend anybody. I was gonna be like, oh, you don't want to evict me, but I can't do it. I can't do her accent. I have to hear it to do it.
It's tough. Yeah, it's really tough. The thing that really surprised, I mean, Abby, as far as when the boats came down last week, Abby was, pretty much super close to going home, but Vetus was the one that went home. I want to know from you guys in the chat room, did they make a mistake? Do you think they're trying to get the strongest player out first, and they're just going to kind of keep Abby around? And if so, what does that do to the harmony of the tribe, right? I mean, most of the time you're sitting around, you're getting bit by bugs, you're scratching at yourself, you got a dirty crotch, hairy teeth because you haven't, brushed your teeth in a while. And you got Abby yapping in your yapping in your ear. My bracelet, my bracelet. Oh, she took my bracelet. It would drive me nuts. I think I would rather just rest up, eat some rice and beans, and try to beat Vetus in a contest than listen to Abby on all my off time,
Well, we're gonna have to for a whole nother week, at least.
DD1123 Abby is gonna be the cancer of the tribe. Yes, it should have. Yeah, they should have kept Vitus. Absolutely. Vetus, Vitus. I keep going back and forth. I don't know. I just know cute. He's super cute.
Oh my god, you're disgusting. The chat room wants us to talk about Stephen Fishback, John. What are your thoughts on our Stephen Fishback? He recaps with Rob about Survivor. He writes for Entertainment Weekly recapping Survivor. So basically, he critiques people's Survivor games for the past 10 years and was also on the show, but now he's back on the show after critiquing how people play this game for all these years. What do we think about? That's like us going on Big Brother.
Oh, I don't feel put on the spot at all. Thank you for that.
What did you say?
I said, I don't feel put on the spot at all. Thank you for that.
Oh.
No, I know who Steven is. It's funny because Steven has a very different look without his glasses. So, there was moments where he didn't have his glasses on, and he did, and I kept thinking, is it two different people? Because it was going kind of fast, and I was drinking. So, what do I think of Steven? I think, with all the stuff that he does, he's still... I was still kind of find it a little shocking that he was still having some of the social problems that he had the last time he played. He, doesn't seem like he really understands, what he needs to do with the tribe. We had that one moment where he was trying to break the stick and it looked weird and he looked weak. Like he had, very delicate bird bones that he didn't want to break. So I don't know. I mean, I think it's easier for, him and even someone like me, especially me, who hasn't even played the game, on the show, to sit here and critique and critique and critique. But then even for someone like him who's done it, then critiqued it, and now is back on it, having some of the same issues that he had before. It's interesting.
I saw he tweeted out, I was trying to find it while you were talking, but of course I can't. He tweeted out something like, I evict that tree branch 3-1 or something, and it was very funny. I
Tech Lord, hashtag bird bones.
Exactly. I think it'll be funny or very interesting to see how Steven does in this game. I want him to do good. I feel like he's our people.
Yeah.
So I want him to do good.
Absolutely.
And God, that all I'm saying, John, is it's like if you or I went in to go play Big Brother and then did really bad and then had to start going back to our recapping of Big Brother and being like, wow, you guys really sucked at this game. And then every Big Brother player would be like, you sucked at this game. I suck at the game. What place did you come in again? Oh, did you not win? Don't critique he's got a hard road is what I'm saying.
That's why if I ever went on any of the shows I recap and I did badly, you would never hear from me again.
Ooh, okay, wait, what shows do we gotta get you on? Okay, we're gonna sign up John for Survivor.
Except for you, Eric, you would hear me in the background. I would be FaceTiming you all the time. You can never get rid of me.
Thanks to iOS 9, you can do automatic call blocking. I don't know if you can or not. Wow, a lot of people... Oh, Jason said that I would be first out and you'd be second.
Our sweet little Jason?
Well, Blind Manorov. His name is Jason.
Oh.
But yeah,
At least I would be second. At least I would survive longer than you.
Mm-hmm. John, Michael Schmutz wants to know, can you get Kelly Wentworth to do a You Now show with you, please?
Oh my gosh, I should. Michael, you live in Seattle too. Maybe we should tag team it.
Okay, bye everyone. Have a good show. Let me know when Kelly gets here. Bye. Daisy was a bad edit. Oh, it was a bad edit.
It was a bad edit. Daisy was a bad edit.
Do you feel like the show had a bad edit, the premiere, John?
Don't they all? I mean...
Ooh. Do you see what Leslie of 5
I did. John, how would you do with Gross Food Challenge? I would do fantastic, I'm a good cook myself, but everyone around me is horrible, so I'm used to eating that food.
Yeah, I'm a horrible cook because I don't have any spices to cook my food with, but I
never got your spices, did I?
But I'll say this, John. This is why I like Lysea's question, John. We should do a food challenge on one of these. We should do a Survivor food challenge. Like, we should go and find, like chocolate-covered crickets or something.
Oh, I can. We get him at Pike's place.
Okay, well, whatever.
I'll stomp on a pig's ear.
We should... Oh, well, okay, I'll let you pick it then. But we should totally do a food challenge. Wouldn't that be fun? Well, the chat room wants... Oh, they said they're thinking Fear Factor. I thought Survivor started, though.
I love it, too. I love the auction every year when they have to do the auction.
Mm-hmm.
But no, gross food doesn't really bother me. Not too much. Maybe, like, I can eat a chicken claw. I can eat any of that. But, oh, yeah. I think sitting there having bugs crawling in and out of my wounds is the thing that would be the end of me. John, who would you align with? I would align with, of course, Spencer.
Mm-hmm.
I would align with Sierra.
Mm-hmm.
And I would align with Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I think Peih-Gee, I think she's probably one of the next ones that's going to be out either tonight or next week. What do you guys think in the chat room? I think she's playing it a little too fast.
I'll tell you, they all yelled at me on the last show, John. It's Peih-Gee. Yeah. It's Peih-Gee. Trust me. I'm helping you out there. It's Peih-Gee. They're all going to yell at you if you get it wrong. It's Peih-Gee, like the rating, like rated R. But nope, it's rated Peih-Gee.
Oh, Peih-Gee.
Yeah.
Like Peih-Gee Law.
Law. And walk in the Helen. Walk in the Garden agrees and says Peih-Gee is Helen.
Ziggy1208, do you think Keith will fall back in the background again? I think that's kind of his strategy. I think he kind of falls back, is a gentleman around camp, and then all of a sudden starts to play it hard. I think Keith's going to do great this season. I like Keith a lot. And I'm so glad, David R., Russell rants that you bring up. I'm so glad the Rances aren't on here. I could rant about the Rances all day, but I won't. I didn't mind Russell too much, but that other one, that other kind of inbred cousin one.
John, that is racist.
That had to all the inbreds. With the tattoos and fixated on the one girl. It was just too creepy.
I just want to address something, John.
Sure.
And I want to because it's from Disney fan 1212, and thank you, Disney fan. We will make sure we do this at the beginning of the show from now on, or John will do it at the beginning of the show. We will not be spoiling Survivor, so you guys don't have to worry. They're worried that because we spoil Big Brother, that they're afraid to tune in because we might spoil something. This is as least spoiled as you can get. We're talking about the last week before the new show airs. So we're literally the last people to talk about this. Before the show starts. It's a party though. It's our pre-show party. Okay, so no spoilers, John. And we have to remember to confirm.
Well, if you haven't seen last week's episode, literally, I mean, we're hours away from the next Survivor episode. I apologize, but yeah, we're 5 days out as far as, and we're only talking about last week's episode. We're kind of like recapping last week as you go into tonight's episode, and then you have Rob has a podcast afterwards.
I don't know why you're apologizing. This is the pre-show party, John. This is the plan. We're the pre-show party.
Did I apologize?
You said you were sorry for taking 5 days. This is the plan. We're pre-show partying.
Oh, I didn't mean.
I brought my drink. I brought my drink.
I never. I brought my.
Brought my drink for the pre-show party. I brought my drink for the pre-show party.
Pre-show party.
And John, okay, now this I am putting you on the spot on, John. Yes, the show starts in 25 minutes, and then I will be live tweeting it.
I'll be live tweeting West Coast.
That's what I was going to ask. So I'll be live tweeting in 25 minutes for East Coast people, and then John will be tweeting when it airs for West Coast. Okay, that's good. We're taking notes, everyone. John is going to adjust the show the way you guys want it as we go on this season. We're figuring it out.
Absolutely. And Jackie knows. Everybody use your thumbs up button to send free likes to me and Eric. Let's get to 1,000. I like that.
Oh, yes, John. If I'm not here on one of these, we need 1,000 thumbs up a show.
I'm going to need Jackie knows, Giselle, everybody.
Miss Don Draper.
You got to help me and support me while I do these shows because I am not as warmed up as Eric is. But I want to be.
We're going to lube you up nice. Oh, Nurse RN says Rob isn't on tonight. He's in New York. That's right. He apparently sold out he's doing another one of the live shows, and he sold out instantly in 2 seconds. Sold out some big whatever thingy. I couldn't even get tickets. All right, I couldn't. We have Liz tonight. Sorry.
I was going to say, aren't you in New York?
I am. And I'm going to be talking to Liz tonight. It was actually talking to Kelly Wentworth. Oh, he's like, oh, yay, we did it. Thank you guys very much, John. We did the 1,000 thumbs up. Yay!
Woohoo! Thank you, guys.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'll shut up. Julia. Yes, Julia tonight, not Liz. Sorry, I keep doing that. Julia tonight, not Liz.
Yes.
So that being said, John, what do you think's going to happen tonight? I'm giving you full screen.
I'm really thinking Peih-Gee is. I think her and Abby aren't going to have it, and I think that either Abby or Peih-Gee is most likely. If they lose, either one will be voted out. But I'm excited. I'm just loving this season. I'm loving researching and looking at players that I'm not too familiar with, who have been on the first few seasons of Survivor, and kind of going, okay, oh, I do remember them. Because, like with Kelly, it's been 15 years. So, when you see the previews of when she was on it the first time, and, look a little different, things start to shift a little bit when you get older. So I'm starting to notice it. But yeah, it's just going to be a great season, and I'm so excited. And I definitely, of course, along with Eric, but having Melissa on, and let's get Kelly on. She's in Seattle. I am going to find her. Kelly Wentworth. Tweet her, everybody. Tell her you want her on the show. We can talk to her. We'll interview her. Oh my gosh, how amazing would that be?
No, we won't. I hate to... Why you gotta make me be the bubble popper, John? No, we won't. Because here's what you all should do. What you all should do is tweet at Survivor Tweets or whatever it is with them and be like, hey, we want to see people on reality recaps shows. In other words, John, they can't do it unless we're officially on the list. They won't be able to. Anybody on the season can only interview with people on the official, on the official press list. And unfortunately, we are not worthy enough to be on the list for Survivor.
Boo.
At CBS Survivor Tweets.
Yeah.
Go tweet them and say, we're reality recaps to interview these people. Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Do we think that Joe, what are your feelings about Joe, John, this season? I like Joe. I think he will... I think he's going to go far. I see a lot. I see that question keep coming up in the room from Michael C. He keeps asking it, wants to know how we think Joe is going to do. I think he's going to do good. I think he's going to go far. John, what do you think?
To how Nearland agrees with you, Joe is a no.
Joe is a no.
Well, I think too, just after last week's episode, I think Joe, and I think it's really smart to kind of mix into the background a little bit, be helpful around camp, not really, people come up saying, you want to be in my life, you want oh, sure, yeah, I'll be here, okay, you too, yeah, sure, and you just kind of just go with the flow a little bit, and I see that. So my impression is Joe, has a pretty good social game. I didn't see his season, last season, so I don't know much about him, but I plan to.
Mm-hmm. I think it's funny that we didn't watch the season with the 20s on it because we were doing so many other things, but when we're friends with the 20s and yet we didn't want their season. Or it's just maybe because, I would have guessed that they would have won, and oh my God, if I would have let that slip, that would have been bad.
Absolutely. And Michael, tweet CBS. We want YRR for Survivor cast videos.
Yes, cast interviews. I forget what it is, isn't it? Oh, it's Survivor Tweets is the hashtag, isn't it?
Okay.
You got to get, the right... One day, John, when we want to burn all of our bridges, I'm just going to go, chat room, here is the email to the CBS publicists for da-da-da-da. Go ahead.
What is it, like Fashion Police has the Joan Rangers? We have the Reality Recaps Rangers.
Right.
Go forward.
Go.
Right.
Then we'll be blacklisted everywhere. Survivor.
DJ The Great says Joe is gone at the merge. I agree. He's agreeing with everyone in here. Abby's the Christine of Survivor.
Ooh.
A big brother of the Survivor?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I don't know if I agree with that. Especially since I know Christine, and if Christine was acting like that with that scratchy voice and complaining, nope.
She made up with Gina Marie today, though. They're friends again.
I saw your tweet and I replied on top of it. I'm so happy. I love both of those ladies.
Now
we should get the 20s on the You Now shows. I think that So, Eric, can we have people
Yes.
that aren't
Yep.
on this season?
Yep.
Like, what are the exact rules? Like,
If they're on the current season, we can't get them.
What if we had, like, Sierra from Salem, Oregon's mother on? She was on
Fine.
seasons ago.
Fine.
So we can go after their spouses or their family members.
No problem.
Did you hear that? Your Reality Recaps Army? Go after the family members.
It's all... Oh my God, people. Don't isolate that. They're...
Go after the family members.
If they are on the current season, and it only applies to, like, obviously Survivor and Amazing Race. If they are on the current season, you have to be on the official CBS press list in order to have them on your show. Yes. Because they would obviously need to have a publicist here, because they know how it ends. You know, that's what it is. They know how it ends. CBS has to control it and make sure nobody slips. So that's why... that it can't happen. But anybody else, sure. Family members, friends, other seasons. Twinnies will be on. Twinnies said they want to come on.
Awesome. I'm going to go after. Thank you, Michael. You're a well of information. Kelly Wentworth's dad, Dale, for the next You Now. Mm-hmm. I like that. I'm making myself a note. Dale Wentworth. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that'll be great. I mean, yeah, that'll be great because I mean, we technically have guest broadcasting now, John. So, you could do it. You don't need me here for it. It's not going to have all the bells and whistles, but we can totally make that happen.
We can definitely make that happen. And you know, another thing that Queen Bad Seed, thank you, darling, for bringing this up. Will there be a Scream Queens show next week?
Yes.
First of all, I knew nothing about it. I watched the show. Didn't you say on one of those social media platforms that you thought it was ridiculous?
Well, I don't think
And I jumped in and said, hey.
Here's what I think. Number one, I don't think the Survivor people care that are going to be listening to the playback of this.
I'm answering the questions in the chat room.
But two, yes, there will be a Survivor Scream, a Scream Queen show, and I want to tie it into American Horror Story. And as per why you weren't notified of it, take it as a tip. You get Survivor. No, because I might honestly get rid of it altogether now that we have guest broadcasting, John. I'm thinking it may be more fun to do a fan show where we talk about a whole bunch of stuff because honestly, we're giving too many shows and we don't have the patrons to cover all of these shows. And I went a little crazy with like, let's do all these shows, but we don't have patrons to cover all these shows. So.
That's a very good point. Okay, I love it. You're absolutely right. Keith has a brother to now where land. What was it? Jeremy's wife who was on Blood versus Water. Absolutely. DJ the Great. Yes.
Can we get Spencer's abs on?
I don't know. How low does the contract go with CBS?
I don't know. Let's find out. Tommy Connolly says, can you guest call me? No, but when we do a fan show, 100%. When we do a fan show, yes, we can. Or Spencer's.
You can do guest calls?
Yeah. This is my life, chat room. Yes, John. You know the thing we've been talking about for the past, literally the past 2 minutes? Like, literally exactly what we've...
Messages. I haven't heard the guest call.
Yes, we have voicemails, but I would have to be on for voicemails, yes. And honestly, they're not working a lot, but you know what?
Awesome.
Let's test it out. Why not? Might as well see how the Liz show's gonna go. I promise everybody I will work out the technical issues for John shows, for the other shows, like everything. As soon as these interviews are over, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm just literally, it's just 24/7, these Big Brother people. I don't have time to fix it. Okay, John, you tell me if there's an echo. Chat room, you tell me how this sounds. Ready? Here we go.
Hi, I'm just sending my question again because I think the audio was completely messed up.
So you don't hear anything?
I'm on Skype.
It doesn't matter. You should be able to hear it. And chat room heard it, but it had an echo. I don't know, people. I'll say this, and I don't know if I'm allowed to. YouNow is having problems with their audio stuff. They're aware of it. They're working on it. It worked before. It's not our end. You guys know it worked before. We just gotta wait for YouNow to figure it out, unfortunately. I apologize.
And we know this because we're a partner. Now John is an echo.
Now John has an echo?
I can deal with an echo. Now Jonah has an echo.
Oh, now Jonah has an echo. I can't deal with the echo. No. Yes. All right, does he or doesn't he?
I'll sign.
Does he have no echo? No, John, you don't have an echo.
No echo anymore, huh? No. I did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You broke John. Yes, Eric, you did. Many times he has broken me.
Well, all I have to say to that, everyone, is become a patron. Because then we can get the $2,000 software that we need. We don't have any of these problems. And apparently an audio mixer. And I'm going to need a plane ticket to get Steve up here to do some audio engineering and set us up correctly. And then we won't have any of these problems. I think we're doing good.
Yes.
We're doing good.
Heather May, thank you so much. We love you too. Guys, this is our first Survivor show. So it was kind of a mix mosh of everything. Tweet me at Comedy Jonah. And of course, Eric, at Reality Recaps, let us know what you want us to talk about. We can talk about anything you want. I'm basically going to kind of just recap the episode and just chat and get your guys' feedback and hopefully have some guests on as well. But definitely Melissa from our staff will be on. She's fabulous with her blogs. Eric, hopefully, will catch up with the season and, add some 2 cents as well. So I'm excited.
So pretty much you're saying you're going to let the fans decide how you cover the show for the season is what you're telling me.
I'm letting, since the fans picked the players of this season,
I like it.
Fans can dictate how they want the show to go. Let's just do it all fans.
What if they vote you off?
Then the show will be canceled, and I will bring everybody down with me.
Oh. Well, yeah, everyone, I got news for you. John, can you go out of the way of your camera? This is what it'll look like if you vote John off. Okay. So ready? Go ahead. That's it. There's nobody here because I can't do it either. So that's it. That's your show if you vote John off. Enjoy. You should have screen grabbed and square up arrowed it.
I love the survivors. The circles.
The little circles.
The little circles.
The little circles. Go see Haley Marie. Michael Schmutz wants to know, where's Glammy on this Survivor pre-show party, John?
I don't know. We need to tweet Glammy and ask her where she is.
I know where she is. Glug glug.
Glammy's eating braised ribs. Good cook.
She's eating dinner, says Becky's big toe. Okay, well, I think that's great. I think that is going to be good. I'm excited to tweet the show. I mean, I like anything that has to do with Spency. I like my Spency love.
My drink is right here. Green bad seat, and it will turn to booze.
It will, and
Survivor's on.
Survivor's not on. We got 10 minutes. But you know what? Here's what I think that we will do. Let's YouNow chat room. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. John and I are just going to do our ending for the YouTube people. So, and iTunes. So, John, tell the people where they can find you. Hey,
guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's been so fun chatting about the first episode of Survivor Season 31. Follow me everywhere on social media at Comedy Jonah. Let me know what you think and let me know what you want me to talk about. Holla!
And that's right. And you guys can, if you're watching in YouTube, click on these buttons down here, thumbs up and subscribe. That helps support our shows. And if you're listening on iTunes, 5-star rating and a nice review. And like John said, let them know what you want. You guys are dictating this show. We can do the show because of the patrons. So John is listening to you. He's listening to you. You guys let him know at Comedy Jonah on Twitter. Say bye, everybody, with me, John. Bye, everybody. Bye.